There's even an app to let you airbrush away some of the not-so-perfect shots that you may take. Again, but it's time to get schooled on the selfie here as we look at all these different selfies, and it's time now to enter into the Olympics of selfies. To help us do that, John Perelman from BuzzFeed. He's the GM of Video and Vice President of Agency Strategy. Hey, quite a title there, so you're more than qualified, huh, for this?
Well, I guess so. I've actually been tweeting selfies of myself while sitting here, so let's get into it.
Let's get after it. Okay, you guys, again, go to BuzzFeed's website, and you can check out 13, and these are really creative, and we're just showing a few of them. Let's get to number one. Jonathan, you can tell us about it, because you're like, what's this guy doing here? What is he pulling off here to make that creative selfie?
It's the upside down viewing himself. You know, this is really what the selfies are about. And Mike, you talked about this a little bit earlier. How do we get more creative with the selfie?
Right.
This is a perfect example of that. It's really, you know, an inversion, upside down. It's taking the selfie to the next level, which all of these are doing. This is a really good example.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the next level. Again, here's a guy. You got to really zone in here. He's in a shiny, looks like a silver marble as we're scrolling through them. We'll stop on that one when we get to it. It's using that reflection. That seems to be a tactic, isn't it?
The reflection is huge. The fish eye or the bug eye, people love this stuff. It takes it from a slightly different angle. It's round, and it just makes it more unique, a little bit more interesting than just the standard shot of the camera focused on you. It's seen it through a different level, through a different lens.
Yep. Hey, let's go to this one. This one is actually number 6 on your board. This is Post-it notes into somebody's selfie? That's even from the camera shot, right?
There can be a lot of debate about what a selfie is and what a selfie isn't. This is incredibly creative, I think, to actually have a selfie of yourself that you've drawn. This takes it to the next level. I think this is incredibly creative and, frankly, the next iteration of the selfie.
And this next one, I agree with that one. This next one's probably my favorite. It's actually number 10. It's a woman in water, kind of in dirt, it looks like. You can even see her green nail polish. How did she pull this off?
Well, it's quite incredible. In fact, this post is something we did with Sony highlighting their QX100 lens to put on a smartphone. What I love about this one is that it's in the moment. You know, she is probably taking a hike, stumbles upon some water. There's a great reflection. She's not even looking in the water. It is a perfect example of the art of the selfie.
Yeah. Hey, one more. This one's kind of funny. It's like the face from the sky. It almost looked like he's unzipping. Maybe it's God looking down on us. What are your thoughts on this one?
This is actually my favorite one of the bunch. It is so creative. It's taking these everyday items that you can find and making the selfie unique. You know, the selfie isn't new. As you said, it was just entered into the dictionary, but the selfie has been around since 1839. They weren't taking selfies like this at that point, though. This is creative.
Yeah. Hey, and you guys, the first ever selfie, you guys have the history on the selfie?
Yeah, I looked back. I mean, the selfie in 1839, someone in Philadelphia took a selfie.
1839, you're not kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. Of themselves, they had to stand still for about, I don't know, 3 minutes to 15 minutes for the light. But as you can see on screen, this is the first selfie that was tagged as selfie on Instagram.
Okay.
And as you said, there's now over 60, 70 million of them.
I love it.
In 1839, the first selfie was photographed.
Nice job.
Yeah.
All those titles paying off for you. Well played.
Yeah, well, they say the longer the title, the less important you are, so here I am.
Nice job. Great stuff.
Thanks
there.
So much.
Again, the selfie, it's now an art form. Jonathan, great work there. Right. How about this story? And